Clarity Drug and Alcohol Rehab in Chiang Mai. I'd like to welcome you to the In the Rooms family. Shane, you want to tell us a little bit about Clarity and what you guys are up to during the strange time of the COVID-19 epidemic?
Yeah, sure. So, thanks for the introduction, and it's really, really good to be here chatting to you guys, Kenny and RT, and thanks for having us on the platform. It's really exciting. It's an interesting time, isn't it? I mean, we've it's something that we never sort of expected around the corner, even sort of up until sort of January, February this year. Things were running sort of normally and smoothly, and then all of a sudden we started hearing about this thing that was going on, and it became more and more sort of prevalent, and next thing you know, it's just totally affected everything really. But I mean, a little bit about Clarity. We it's a facility that is very sort of client centered, in the sense that we've got a team of people that really sort of care about our clients and sort of put them first. And I think that does come from the ethos and I guess the origins of where James and I began with our story and where it sort of grew from. So James and I are two sort of close friends, and that's sort of where it all started. We both went through rehab together, actually, where we met each other. It's one of those sort of stories. We were in rehab and we both said, we're going to start a rehab. No, it didn't go like that. But that's the kind of thing that you do here. And we went through our treatment episode together. We both did a fair bit of treatment at the same time. We both have a real desire to sort of help people. And that sort of began in our early recoveries where we were sort of helping our peers and did a lot and still do a lot in certain sort of fellowship stuff, we both ended up getting work in the field and got some experience. And I mean, James has got a lot of previous sort of business and corporate experience. I myself went down the therapeutic approach and got myself educated, and I guess, to make a really long story really short, the stars sort of really aligned for us, and we were presented with an opportunity where we were able to take and open our own facility, and really sort of, I guess, give something to the community of people, suffering from addiction, that were looking for help, a real opportunity and a real chance to get some really high quality and personalized care. So that was always our goal, was to put the client first, and continues to stay our goal. And that's when we opened Clarity, and the name itself is something that James and I are both very passionate about. For me, in active addiction, it was very much very fuzzy, very hazy, and I was very confused, and every day was just about using, and then to get clean and to learn recovery gave me a lot of clarity, and that's what we wanted to, and we still want to, and we still do give our clients. So that's sort of how Clarity came about, and is around today, and it's been a really beautiful experience and continues to be. We've done our best to I guess react to the COVID-19 situation. It kind of caught us all off guard, as I'm sure you guys have had your own experience too. But yeah, we decided we wanted to keep offering this really high level of care to people, and we then we took our program from the inpatient facility and onto an online platform. And we've been able to sort of help people that are in lockdown or struggling with the mental health conditions that come from such a unique experience like this pandemic, and offer them support from the comfort or discomfort of their own homes, right? And it's been a really beautiful experience. So I guess that is, in a nutshell, what happened and what is happening now. And like for me, and I know for James too, the experience has been nothing short of amazing and beautiful. Really, it's been a really, really beautiful experience, and we're really looking forward to the restrictions easing once it's safe to do so, and swinging our doors open again in Chiang Mai, and helping people face to face.
In the meantime, Shane, how are you handling the online? What if people want to get online treatment? What can they expect from Clarity Online?
Yeah, good question. So Clarity Online is it's, well, we call it Clarity at Home, and it's not sort of your classic online sort of care setup, telehealth. I mean, you know, essentially it is over sort of similar to this sort of platform. We use Zoom, and but basically it's like it's a more of an intensive experience, right? So we have a 22-hour per week program. Is our main program, although it is totally customizable and can be personalized and built around people's schedules. And we sort of encompass, you know, the therapeutic approaches that we've seen to be, you know, very, very effective. So DBT, mindfulness and yoga. We do a lot of trauma-based stuff too, like TRE. Of course, one-to-one counseling. We use solution-focused brief therapy for that aspect. And we even, you know, drill it right down to things like fitness. You know, we offer some you know, recovery groups like Refuge Recovery, and yeah, like, you know, so the clients, they get a really holistic approach through the sort of means of Zoom, and you know, like the clients that we've seeked feedback from, and asked them, so how was your experience? They've said, you know, this was really, really good, and I think that for those clients that are sort of in a position to receive that kind of care. Of course, there are clients out there that would much better benefit from an inpatient experience. You know, we find that it gives them that confidence and that knowledge to know, hey, you know what, like I can take this online program, do it, and recover myself in my own home, right? Because, you know, that's a super important thing too, is for people to feel comfortable in their space.
I'm so impressed with what you guys are doing over there. That's what attracted us to you. And when we spoke, your relationship is similar to Kenny and my relationship. How we met, both been in recovery for 37 years. And you guys, when we spoke to you, we just rang a bell and we said, we're coming over to visit you guys. And we ended up partnering up. And so I want to hear a little bit about how and what you're expecting the transition going back from online recovery back into your facility when your borders open.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, great to be here with you guys, and you know, echo everything you just sort of said, Artie. It feels really great to be with you both, and you know, you guys are a bit further ahead down the journey than we are. So I mean, you know, you've got a amazing platform, amazing sort of base of people that you help, you know, like every single day, and you know, it's sort of truly, you know, inspiring. Initially, when we started Clarity at Home, of course, it was by design because of the pandemic. And, you know, we were helping sort of existing clients that, you know, we made the decision to close our facility because we wanted to get our clients home safely. You know, we wanted to make sure that you know, they were going to be, you know, in a sort of safe environment and a more predictable environment. So initially it was really, you know, the premise of it was to sort of help, you know, people that have, you know, addiction, and, you know, really putting together, as Shane sort of touched on, a very holistic, customizable program. We're in now our third month, you know, of actually running this program. And, you know, we're seeing a lot of people sort of come into the program that are already in recovery. You know, maybe they've sort of like, you know, they've hit a little bit of a, you know, a sort of a roadblock, or, you know, they're looking to sort of like really, you know, build on their, you know, their personal situation, and, you know, really sort of like move forward, you know, and use this time, right, as an opportunity, which, you know, I think is, you know, is really great to see. So the program, just by its design, is very, you know, customizable. So it can be, you know, we assess everybody that comes to us, and, you know, we're really looking at how do we put something together that is really going to truly help that individual based on their personal circumstance. So yeah, to sort of touch on the transition side, you know, we're sort of, you know, really driven to open up Clarity inpatient, you know, as quickly as possible. And, you know, like that is a big focus for us at the moment. You know, Shane's sort of over in Australia. I'm sort of on the ground in Thailand. So, you know, we're working, you know, really hard to sort of make that reality happen, but a few things have to fall into place. You know, like we're waiting for borders to properly open up, which we're hoping is going to happen within the next, you know, hopefully the next sort of few weeks. You know, we thought we may well sort of have a bit of news for the beginning of this month, but, you know, Thailand is still looking at, you know, the safest way, I guess, that they're going to be able to sort of like open the borders again. But for Clarity at Home, you know, like this offering or this service will remain, you know, so it is going to become, you know, a business in its own right, because, you know, like what's really, I guess, you know, been very evident to me the more that, you know, we've got into this process, is that people really need to be able to access care and support, you know, in an easy way, you know. And if one thing that this sort of pandemic, I think, has really, you know, shown us, is the importance of that, you know, like being able to, you know, give treatment out to people in an affordable, you know, but very customizable and effective way. So, you know, we're investing a lot right now into, you know, definitely reopening our inpatient, but Clarity at Home, you know, will continue to be there and will continue to operate. And clients, of course, that you know, come to us for inpatient in the future, you know, in beautiful Chiang Mai, and it is a beautiful place. You know, will have that support when they leave treatment, which in my opinion is quite often when you really need that support, you know. So having that structure and that really, you know, solid aftercare offering that we can, you know, that we can give to people, I think is, you know, is exciting, you know, to help ensure, you know, like my motivation is, you know, and my benchmark is people, you know, staying clean. That's my benchmark, you know, like that's the outcome is how do we ensure and, you know, give somebody the best possible opportunity to sort of do that. And I believe, you know, we're trying to make the best out of this sort of pandemic, and it has been challenging, you know, always trying to look for the positives and, you know, like trying to make the best out of the situation. But yeah, I really sort of believe we've got some really good platforms that we can truly help people, you know, inside those platforms.
Well, this has been a great conversation. Good on you both. Love to have you. This is going to be an ongoing situation with you guys. We're going to continue this conversation down the road. I just wanted to wish you guys a great day and good luck with the online. We're here to support you and comfort you in every way we can. We've been doing it a long time, and we'll see you soon on the same platform. Have a great
I really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Take care. Awesome. Speak soon.
See you guys. Have a great day.
Good on you, mate.